Dad.
Hi, babe. I am blessed with my lovely wife of 30 years, Ateda. Apart from this guy, she's been my constant companion through thick and thin.
How's your shoulder, darling? It seems like it's getting bigger, eh?
It is,
It's not getting any smaller.
I visited at least a couple of doctors that weren't sure what I had, but that it might be cancerous.
Well, you got to start looking after yourself. I mean, you know, just the word cancer. We all know what that is. That's practically a death sentence, isn't it?
Yeah. It was tough telling your wife and your kids that what I have could be cancerous and take me away from my family earlier than I would like to. I never got a biopsy or any follow-up on it. To me, that was it. I was kind of scared to know if that was right.
We still have small children. You know, they still need their father around. I need you around. So we need, you know, you to slow down, you know, take time for yourself, get things done, okay? Because we want you around for a long time. It's really hard to see him with that lump, and, you know, I'm angry because it's just something that he's ignored. And I hope that Enoki hasn't waited too long to get this checked out.
I will definitely take care of it, and I do apologize. It's taken a while to get it done.
Let's get it done.
Okay, really quickly.
For me, being here today is a true testament that I'm finally putting myself first and foremost. I'm hoping, praying that Dr. Lee will remove my lump today. It is something that I've been quietly waiting for.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. I'm a little worried that what I may hear from Dr. Lee would be the same that I was told before. I'll take it as it comes.
Have a seat right over there.
Okay, thank
Dr. Lee
you.
will be in just a moment, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My wife told me that she loved me, that it'll all be okay.
Enoki, hi. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Where are you from? I hear a little accent.
Fiji.
Fiji. What can I do for you today?
Well, I'm hoping that you will help me with my lump on my right shoulder that has been a constant companion of mine for probably 8-9 years, but it's kind of just overgrown pretty quick in the last 5 years.
Okay. Does it cause you pain, discomfort, or anything?
Discomfort, mostly. A little pain now and again.
Anything else that like kind of affects you? Like, what do you like to do in your free time?
Right, we used to do dances, like traditional dances and stuff.
Is
That's
that
how
usually
we tell our
shirtless
stories.
too?
Oh, we're shirtless, yeah.
This is hard to do, then.
It's difficult.
Did you go and see doctors for this?
Yes, I did see a couple of doctors, and they didn't know what it was.
Okay.
It was sort of a scary moment for me.
Yeah.
When the first one said that it might be life-threatening or something.
That's scary.
Yeah, that is scary. So that kind of just put me off
Right.
wanting to be seen.
I'm worried that his doctor told him that this bump is life-threatening. That is serious to me. I need to make sure that when I evaluate this, that there are no signs that this could really be dangerous.
May I take a look?
Of course, please, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lift this up if you don't mind.
The most important thing for me to do is to touch this bump, because when something is adherent or stuck to your body, that is a potentially bad sign. This feels heavy. Well, the fact that you've had this for a decade or so, almost a decade, and you're very healthy otherwise, really kind of tells me this is likely benign.
Yeah.
You know, okay, so that's a good sign. But you know, anytime we remove something, we check to make sure it's okay. Inoki's bump is really big, but the good news is it moves around really well. And I would think if you had a bump this big that was malignant, you likely wouldn't have survived this long. But it is really big. There's a lot of other complications that can arise removing a bump this big. I think this very possibly can be a lipoma. It feels pretty good. I feel like today's the day that you lose this bump.
Thank you.
You're gonna use up all my Kleenex.
I'm hopeful that when the test results come back that it will be benign, because that will take a huge weight off my shoulder, worrying too much about it.
Okay, I'll be back.
I am so ready to say goodbye to my bump after all these years.
Okay, guys, he is so sweet, Inoki. He's from Fiji. He dances. He hasn't done that for I don't know how many years. How exciting would it be to get him able to do that?
Yeah.
I'm excited to take care of him. I'm hoping this will be a good pup. We're going to need tumescent anesthesia, towels, the big snip. That thing's got weight to it, right? Okay. Okay, this area is gonna get more full because we're putting numbing solution under there, and it actually is more comfortable that way. Okay, you shouldn't feel anything other than my touching you, okay?
Okay. My family's face is right in front of me right now, even though they're miles away. They're with me in prayers.
Make sure this is a lipoma first. You doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like a lipoma. Just trying to use my fingers, which is very safe, to move things around and just check areas, make sure nothing's ever hurting you. Like I said a million times, I'm a broken record, I know. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Just gonna pull on you. This lipoma is really cooperating with me. That's a good thing. But the larger an area that you remove under the body, the more you are in contact with other blood vessels, other nerves, and other issues there. So I don't want to shear blood vessels and cause a problem. And just make sure we catch something if anything falls. So maybe after we do this, maybe I could convince you to show us a little dance, or just a little moves. Oh my gosh, he's almost there, but I feel like he's gonna fall if I make one swift move. So close. You got it all, right? You got it.
I got it.
That was a satisfying one. Go. I think that's one of the first times we filled that tray and it's like overflowing it. Look, it's like peeking out the top.
I would say definitely more than what I had originally thought.
Had it for 10 years, out in maybe a little over 10 minutes.
Thank you so much.
Not finished yet. After removing some extra skin so I can make this lay really nice and flat, I really do an extra check underneath, making sure there's no little blood vessels that need to be tied off or cauterized, because this is a really mobile area. The shoulder, you know, you move it up and down, and if there was a bleed under there, this area would swell up again with blood, and that is a big mess. Gotta make you look pretty. Okay, get ready to take a look.
I feel way lighter. My arm feels amazing. I'm trying to contain myself right now.
Oh, you got the award. 9 pounds, 2 ounces. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That is a baby. That's a big
That is a
baby.
I'm excited to get back home and just dance like I was meant to.
Now you're gonna be able to dance.
You'd like me to show you,
I would
teach
love
you how to
to.
dance? Fijians are known for their fierce warrior dances.
Yes.
But I don't want to do it because I might break something in here right now. So what I will do, Fijian folk dance.
Okay.
You and I, while we sing. So Bula is greeting in Fijian.
Bula, okay.
Bula malea. Bula malea ke witi talenga. I feel overwhelmed with joy and blessed and grateful.
Bula! Bula to you.
Bula.
Thank you.